Kane just gets way too worked up about Uma there. I mean, she's not even in Soul Reaver. We all kind of knew she was going to die. It's not that much of a surprise. Anyway, so the way you defeat this big bad here is you hit him with some telekinesis, which pushes him close to the edge, and then you beat him up the most awesome way possible. Get fucked.
Do you still believe you can prevail? While you possess the Nexus Stone, my sword cannot slay you. But while you bear the stone to shield your life, you cannot use it to destroy the gate. Stalemate came, and mine is the waiting game. As long as I have not lost, in time, I am sure to win.
But I have not yet made my choice.
No, no, no!
So, without the Nexus Stone, obviously we're going to be in huge amounts of trouble, so we got to dodge all of his attacks, because we don't have no way to stop him from oh, it's just a regular sword. So, basically this fight is very simple. All you have to do is block every single one of his incoming attacks, and eventually you get enough rage to go ahead and use your immolation ability. Like so. And you have to do this about 3 times. Now, you may notice there's a big discrepancy with my health bar there. That's actually because what happened is the last 10 minutes of this video were pretty effed up, and I had to completely refilm everything. So, whatever. It's working now. I'm happy. Everyone will be happy in the end. Because this is a Blood Omen game, and Blood Omen games have happy endings, right? Yeah, they sure... Too bad you can't hit him there. You really should. I don't know why, but every time I'm severely... Well, I'm not severely tempted. I do it. But, every time I want to just smack him in the face when he's down there. Come on. Just one more set. See what I mean? You should just be able to slap him. A little dramatic. Anyway, the sad thing is this end boss does not actually get any more difficult. He will constantly do this volley of 5 hits and then a power attack. And the worst part is the power attack isn't even sneaky or anything. It's super, super telegraphed and obvious. And that's it.
Yes, your prisoner, from whose blood you built your evil plans.
What could be more righteous than to take our revenge and your freedom from the same source? Tortured eons of suffering are too good for you, vampire.
But not for you, Hilden, who has dared to set a corrupting foot upon this world after your banishment. Return to the demon dimension in which you belong.
And by what right, Cursed One, did you send my kind to that place of evil?
By what right did you lay on us the curse that drove us from the light and made us predators of humankind?
It was justice for our banishment from the world. You see what it has made of our once fair race.
I see you have taken your true form at last.
Then go and see what it makes of you!
Kane, the sword!
I sentence you to the hell of your own making. A prisoner for all time.
No! Kane!
And now, it is your turn.
Sadly, that's actually the last we see of Janos. Canonically, this is where he meets his end, or at least we never see him again. By the way, I love how in the middle of that thing he yells, "Cain, the sword!" and then Cain looks and telepathically grabs the sword from really far away, which he could have done at any time, and, you know, Janos wouldn't have had to been thrown off the cliff, but whatever, you know, it works out, I guess. Anyway, this is extremely simple, same thing as before, only now we have the Soul Reaver. And all you gotta do is hit Berserk when he shows up his weakness, do it twice, and he's dead forever.
You have won the battle, but the war between your kind and mine will never end. Our banishment in the demon dimension also ensures our immortality. One day, we shall return.
Should your kind reach that place of banishment again, I will be waiting.
You will not live that long.
I have lived long enough to dispose of you. What was it she said to me in that fatal moment when she took from me the Nexus Stone? How would my rule differ from that of the Sarafan Lord? If you had lived, Uma, you would have learned the difference. You should have trusted me. The war was over, and yet there was another battle to be fought. The cruel masters of Nosgoth, the Sarafan, now leaderless, still had to be put down. There were cities to be rebuilt, and order to be restored, and a new rule. My rule would then begin. To the victor go the spoils. At last, Nosgoth would be mine.
See these people right here? These are the people we blame for all the bugs. Not anyone else, not this guy, not any of these other people, all those people that it's an Xbox version, because they're the converters and it's their goddamn fault. Anyways, thank you for joining me so much for this LP of Blood Omen 2. Boy, some of this concept art is really weird. You can see this guy just loved H.R. Geiger. He must have jerked off to that shit every night. Wow, look at that. Anyways, and that's supposed to be Janos, apparently. Yeah, okay, good job. I'm glad everybody just rejected your designs. Anyway, so thank you. I appreciate you guys joining me for Blood Omen 2. Those of you who made it all the way through, awesome. Thank you so much. We will be starting Defiance next week. Me and Akari will both be there. And I'm sure he'll give me shit about when I made fun of him in this LP because he couldn't do anything about it except sit back and listen. And I'm sure we'll argue incessantly. Anyways, join us next week for the beginning of Defiance. It should be a ton of fun. It's looking great. I've put a lot of work into it, making sure that it looks really good. And it'll be awesome. See you guys then. Oh, and enjoy the really weird concept art. Like this guy. Look at that guy. Damn it. That guy's weird. Anyway, I'm out of here.